And if that is working, you want to go a little bit more open, so we change to Z. Take that sinking boat and point it home. We still got Z. Hey everybody, welcome back to Maximum Voice. I'm really happy to have you back here, and today we're going to continue with another singing lesson. So what I want to approach today is I want to approach a jump from your normal voice to your head voice, show you how you can manage that via your middle voice, and show you what you can do to make the higher notes work, especially if you have something like some issue with your nasal tract that might prohibit you a little bit more from being clear in the head voice. So for that, I am going to use a song called Falling Slowly, but later to that. So you all know that you sing a song, you go really nice from your chest voice and you want to go up in your head voice, you do a jump and you have completely different quality of sound. Maybe it sounds a little bit weak or you're like not feeling well by doing it. It some kind of cringes sometimes. So to approach that, what we want to do is we go over the middle voice to blend the sound a little bit more, make it a little bit more senseful in how you approach it. If you don't know what the middle voice is, I encourage you here now, go back to the sessions on middle voice that I did. I did a very nice tutorial plus exercises. Check it out, practice it, and come back. The middle voice itself, we have it here between our head voice and our chest voice, and it's the one thing that is binding those voices together. So let me sing a little part of what I'm going to present to you so you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to start in the chorus, and it goes like this. Take this broken boat and point it home. We still got time. So here you can hear I'm going from to being in the head voice. But since I have a similar sound in both of these, it sounds more like they're closer together. It's not like I'm singing da, 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 here and then I'm up here and it sounds completely different. So what you can do to practice that now, if you feel like, okay, my voice is more behind here, you want to practice bringing it in front. So you can start like, and just start to feel like, just project yourself forward. Maybe look into the distance, see if you find a point that you want to sing towards, because this is happening more via what you're imagining and focusing on than on what you're trying to will to do. So just start where you normally start. And just start to go within your imagination to go forward, 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 until you notice like, oh, wow, I can feel it here. The sound is getting more and more crisp. So you get a feeling to where you should start. I would like to show you an example. If I would start completely into chest voice, trying to change into the head voice, how that would sound in comparison to if I have a mixed chest voice going to a mixed head voice. Take that sinking boat and steer it home. We still got time. So you already hear this is like much more differentiated from each other. It's not sounding like one part. You can do it if you want to do it that way because you have a reason to do it that way. There's nothing wrong about it. But if you want to have it like a little bit more in one sound, you want to start now with a middle chest going into a head, middle head voice. Then it sounds like, take that sinking boat and point it home. We still got time. So you have this middle voice as your anchor here. So you can bring that a little bit more together. Now, if you have a problem getting up there, getting into your head voice, there is different reasons from maybe you need to still learn it, or maybe you really have something that is prohibiting you from doing that change quickly because you can't use your cavities for whatever reasons. And that's not a joke. There is cases where I have students, they really have a problem with their nose inside. It's deformed a little, so they cannot use it well enough. Sometimes it can happen that especially this open ah sound could be difficult for you. Me, for myself, I was having an easier start on e, u, u, everything that's a little bit more close, that gives me some pushback, that gives me some control over the pressure and over the sound. Then there are people who are lots better with open sound, like ah, and others, because you have this flow. So there's two parts of people. One has to practice that one side and one has to practice that other side. We start now with the people that have a problem with the A, because the song is giving it very well. So I could have had the problem that I'm singing, we still got time, because I can't use it that much here. If you start this note, because you probably still can do that note, there's not a problem with the height of the note, but the way you have to sing it. I would let you start on singing that note on a Z. Z is really nice because you have some holdback from the tongue. Still, you have a flow from the air that flows extra for the S. The E is going to happening on your teeth, mostly resonance-wise. So it's a little bit easier than to have to go directly through the nose and to experience how it feels. So it would sound like that. Take that sinking boat and point it home. We still got Z. And if that is working, you want to go a little bit more open, so we change to Z. Take that sinking boat and point it home. We still got Z. So you can repeat that, Z and Z, just experience it, experiment around how, like where you have to put it, how much pressure you have to give from your support, how much air should be flowing for you, how to have an open throat, because sometimes it's also, not sometimes, a lot of the times, it's mostly about your head, because your head is already saying, I can't do that. So all your intrinsic musculation is going to start to clamp together just to keep it in control, not to let it sound bad, and we need to reopen that. If this is a very serious problem for you, you can go over he for the first time. So you have like where you start the airflow, put the note on it, which sounds like this. We still got he. So you have this free throat that could flow and just swing, and you can put the note in front of your face so you can really sing it. He, sie, ze. And if this is working well and you feel very nicely, and a tip here, if you change from one syllable to the other, keep the feeling on how the other syllable felt in your mind. So when I go from Z to Z, which is a little bit more open, a little bit more difficult, I want to remember how the Z felt, like how I felt that here and how it felt in my whole face. Keep that in mind and go to a Z and try to reproduce that quality, to just feel similar. That helped a lot of my students, actually. So now we want to go from Z to Za. Now we have a full opening. We still have a little bit of the holdback of the tongue. You can also do it with ha first, but I would do it with a za from this moment on, because if you did he and he, your throat should be open by now. So we can go, we still got ha, or we still got za. And if this is working already much better, then you already entered into that stage where you can sing this sound on this open letter. And it's a very minor step to go to ta, time. We still got time. We still got time. And then you're already there. And you will notice that your body has not to do much, just what is necessary. You don't have to push it. You don't have to squeeze it. You just have to let it flow and just be okay with yourself and trust yourself that you can do it. On the other way around, there might be people who are not that good with closed vowels, so e, u, u, and you have maybe in another songs the jump on a high note on an e or an e, or and so on and so on. You can do it the same thing, just reverse. Start with the open sound, go closer, closer, closer. Always check out, how does this feel in my body? How does it feel in the face? What can I experience? And try to copy paste it to the next one that's a little bit more difficult, And give yourself some time, because you will override something that you probably worked in wrongly for quite a while, and to override will take a lot of time. So be patient, take 5 to 10 minutes maximum, don't overwork it, and feel free to experience with it. I hope I was able to help you with that. And if you have any other questions, leave a comment, or if you want to remark something, leave a comment too. Subscribe to the channel and leave a like. We would be very happy about it. And I hope I see you soon on my next session. Goodbye.